When politicians reach for infantile locutions about unity and social harmony, it pays to have anti-nausea pills handy. They dip into this dismal lexicon when they have nothing else of any use or intelligence to impart. They are especially adept at fetishizing unity, even as they present suites of policies specifically designed to engender a sense of alienation and social isolation. British politicians of a reactionary and right-wing stripe are especially fond of warning the rest of us about the dangers of division and the healing power of togetherness. In this fairy tale world, only the right type of harmony is lauded. These usually occur under a summertime carapace of Union Jacks when royal occasions arrive, or when another military adventure is beginning, ending, or simply being commemorated. The elites get a little more nervous when crowds gather to oppose the illegal bombing of civilians in the Middle East, support striking miners, or to condemn the causes of social inequality. These don't represent unity of purpose at all, but are seen as the dark materials of disunity aggravated by rascals acting against Britain's interests. During the first referendum on Scottish independence, the British right and their unwitting Labour stooges declaimed against disunity and how we were all better together, walking hand in hand towards some congenial Xanadu where unicorns graze peacefully in English meadows. The Social Sciences Department of Glasgow University also succumbed to this pink-ribboned fantasy by establishing the John Smith Centre for Public Service. This centre for boutique intellectuals seeks to promote trust in politics and public service. An authentic social sciences course really ought to be promoting mistrust in politics and social service. This is the only valid starting position for anyone who is serious about wanting to create a better society. It could run a term of lectures under this heading, focusing entirely on the conduct and outcomes of the 2014 referendum. In this we were promised a guarantee of continuing EU membership, while Scotland's elderly were hounded by Gordon Brown's litany of falsehoods and disinformation to believe that the Union would protect their pensions. Yes, supporters were condemned for sowing nastiness and division. 6 years later we have witnessed a campaign to leave the EU which was fueled almost entirely by ideas of English supremacy and exclusion. This delivered a government that's beginning to resemble South Africa's old apartheid regime in the language and measures it deploys to denigrate those whom it considers inferior or unworthy of UK citizenship. Boris Johnson, the main beneficiary of this revolution from above, continues to block all attempts at holding a second referendum on Scottish independence. Yet, it becomes clearer with every new edict from Dominic Cummings' laboratory. For more on this story, visit the news article link.